In life, 9 times out of 10, all you need to change your life is a mindset shift. 1 year ago, my life did a full 180 for the worst. I no longer had a job to give me a sense of purpose. I no longer had a relationship to pour my heart and soul into. My living situation changed, so I had to stay at home for a huge amount of my day alone. It was the first time in my life that I was completely in control of who I could be and what I could do, and I hated it. In hindsight, that was such a blessing, but I didn't know that at the time. I was literally losing it. I wanted to have my life together like others did, feel good about myself, have a sense of purpose and direction in my life. I saw life as a game that I tried so hard to win at, but just couldn't. If this is something that you're currently going through and you can relate to, first of all, I want to tell you congratulations. Yes, because you cannot have these feelings if you are not capable of becoming exactly who you want to be. In this video, I hope to condense everything that I have learned in the past year to give you the mindset shifts that helped me to get to the next level in my life. The hope that that would inspire you and show you that you do not need to be where you are if you do not want to be there. Now, disclaimer, I do not claim to have everything that I want and all of the results that I want, but I do claim to be who I want to be. And each day I do things that my higher self would be proud of. And if you ask me, that is way better than having things but not being who you want to be and not doing what you want to do. So let's begin. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the mindset shifts that helped to take me to the next level. In my self development journey, I went through 3 specific phases and I had to switch something in my mindset and switch something in the way that I see life in order to move to the next level. So, I wanted to give you those mindset shifts, and yeah, let's just get straight into the video. The pain of changing is hard, staying same is hard. Pick your heart. So you're probably feeling stuck and you are so afraid to take the leap that you know that you need to take. But it feels hard and you look at the pain of change and you're just like, oh my goodness, I do not want to go through this. But I have a story to put things into perspective for you. So imagine you're on your way somewhere and you board a bus to get there. But 5 minutes later, you realize that the bus is heading in the wrong direction and you realize that you've taken the wrong bus. Your first mistake was simple, getting on the wrong bus. That's all right. But the real mistake, the one that will cost you more, is staying on that wrong bus. I know it took effort to get on. I know you were lucky to even find a seat to begin with. And I know it's getting dark outside, but you are still on the wrong bus. No matter how comfortable and familiar it seems because you've been on the bus for 5 minutes, you are still on the wrong bus. And staying on it won't magically turn it into the right one. If you want to get to where you set out to go, you're going to have to get off the bus. And you're going to have to go through the pain of going back to your first destination to get the right bus. And honestly, it's the same in life. Changing is hard, but if you decide to stay where you are, stay the same, not make any plans to move from where you are, trying to suppress that feeling in your heart that is telling you that it is time for you to move on, it's time for you to do something differently with your life, you are just going to waste your time. And once you get to that wrong destination, you're going to realize, oh, I have to do all of this work to go back. I have to do all of this digging in to this thing, like facing trauma that you shouldn't have even gone through in the first place. And honestly, the way it was for me, when I really, really like, just thought about it, that why can't I seem to, let go of these attachments that I have, I noticed that it was ego. It was ego. It was my ego of, oh, I've tried this sewing thing for so long. This is what I like this is what I have been putting my all into, and for me to just stop, it's gonna look like I failed. It's gonna look like, I stopped what I should have, continued doing. But you just have to look at it like you can be wrong. Okay, you can make decisions for your life that are wrong. And if you have made that mistake, it's fine, but you do not have to continue doing what you're doing. You can give yourself permission to move to the next level. I love this quote that I came across from the book Ego is the Enemy. It says, ego asks, why is this happening to me? How do I save this and prove to everyone that I am as great as I think? So, as you can see, we mostly just stay with the things because we feel like our ego is tied to it. Okay, we have already claimed this as ours, and for us to let that go, it's kind of going to bruise our ego. But you have to realize that if you're fighting to keep something, it's just going to get worse. And that is a perfect segue to our second mindset shift, which is Getting to the end of yourself is the best thing that would ever happen to you. So you dug in deep, you journaled, you found out more about why you have this feeling in your heart. And because of that, you were able to shed the dead weight. You were able to cut off the things in your life that are not aligned with you and the things that you want to change in your life, but you still feel terrible. In fact, sometimes it even feels worse. You look back and realize all you have lost and all you had to let go of, and you realize that all of this happened because of you, because of the choices that you made, because of the things that you decided to do. And you look to your future and just like, how do I come back from this? How do I start again? This, my dear friends, is getting to the end of yourself. So you were thinking, oh, okay, it's because of this that I'm not happy. It's because of this that I'm not satisfied. But then when you let those things go, you realize that no, it's still inner. Yeah, yeah, it's still inner. It's still something in me that is just not working. But let me tell you, this stage is the best thing that will ever happen to you, because this is when your ego dies. When this happened to me, I was confused because I was like, okay, I'm not doing these things again. Why do I still feel confused? But looking back now, I'm so grateful that I still felt that way, because that led me to God. That led me back to my source who created me. Because at that time, we would say we're Christians, you go to church, you're just, yeah, you're a Christian. But is God really Lord over your life? Have you really laid down everything to Him and been like, Lord, I cannot do this anymore. It's out of my hands, okay? It's out of my hands. You have to come and help me. You have to come and guide me. You have to come and show me what you want me to do in this life, who you want me to be in this life. That was exactly what happened to me. And looking back, that is just, oh, oh my Lord. Like, He just opened my eyes. Like, it felt like a scale was over my eyes, and He just opened my eyes to who He was and to who He wants me to be in Him, to what He wants me to do. Because at that time, I was like, I'm done. I'm done with myself. I'm done with my feelings. I'm done with my actions. And now it's just like, I no longer have to feel this weight over me to figure my life out. No, all I have to do is learn about God, learn about what He says, and tailor my life around that. A Bible verse that speaks to this transformation that I went through was in 2 Corinthians 12:9 NIV, which says, "But He said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weakness, so that Christ's power may rest on me." And that is it. So that you would know that it's not by your might, it's not by your will, it's the grace of God. Everything that you're doing no longer has to be on you, because you know that you have a creator who is going to guide you, who is going to send His Holy Spirit to you to guide you on the things you should do. Because before I found God, I wasn't doing any self-development. What is self-development? I don't know what that is. But immediately after, I did that fasting thing, because I followed the NLP. So they did this rejuvenating, and the theme just seemed so perfect for me, because it was like, okay, to find God, to like ask God, okay, what should I do in my life, just for guidance and direction on the next phase of your life. And it was so perfect for me. And guys, once I did that, I don't know, like I just started feeling this, urge. Oh, okay, I have God now, I have the Holy Spirit now. Let me, try to like figure my life out. Let me watch, self-development videos and actually like take them seriously, like watch them, consume them. Productivity. It's like He just inspired me. That's it. Like, it no longer had to be just on me. Like, I felt the Holy Spirit directing me, guiding me, comforting me when I was still feeling down. Like, we can't do life alone, honestly. Like, once you get to the end of yourself and you realize that you're full of shit, yeah, you're full of like, what the human heart is, mm, it's something. So when you realize that, I cannot do this life on my own, please, you are in a very good place. Do not feel bad, because you have the opportunity to now lay everything down for God. You have the opportunity now to now look at God and be like, Lord, I can do this on my own. I was reading a book, Masterpiece by Francine Rivers, and one of the characters in the book said that I have my religion and you have yours, because she was talking to someone about like Jesus and everything, and the person now said that they don't like they're not religious, they don't believe in God. But she was like, you still have a religion. Your religion is you. You feel like you are capable of handling yourself. I've forgotten the way she put it, but I'll put it on the screen. And oh my god, like it was just yesterday that I got to that part of the book and I was like, oh, this relates so much to the second point that I'm about to talk about in this video, and I just had to put it here. And honestly, once you get to the end of yourself, please do not look at it as a bad thing. It is a good thing. And now that you're at the end of yourself, you cut off all the things, you've cut off everyone, and you're still feeling bad. What is the issue? The issue, my dear, is that you need to go to God. You need to go to your Creator and let Him give you the Holy Spirit to show you who you are, to inspire you to do the things that He wants you to do. Because we were never meant to carry the burden of life alone. We were never meant to do this life alone. God brought Jesus to die for us, to give us the power for us to be able to overcome sins, overcome our selfish desires, all of that. And He has given us the Holy Spirit to be our companion, to like guide us, to direct us, like in our day-to-day lives, second by second, hour by hour. We were not meant to do life alone. And if you're still doing life alone, if you're still trying to do life by your own power, my dear, first of all, be very happy because you're at a good state now to go to God, and trust me, He will embrace you. God will embrace you. You just need to go to Him and He will reveal Himself to you. Honestly. Honestly. Okay? Okay. All right. So the last mindset shift that we have is nothing changes if nothing changes. Now you're getting to know yourself, and you're getting to like build your self-image of your life and just start afresh. We are living in incredible times for you to do that. Okay, because there is information everywhere. A lot of people are sharing their story and giving information on how they came out of it, and it is accessible to everyone. YouTube, it's free. But here's the truth. You watching this video right now, this is probably not the first video that you've watched on this topic. And while it's easy and it even feels good for you to consume this content and watch these videos, nothing in your life is going to change unless you change your life. Because for me, I was getting familiar with self-development, how to level up your life, how to become the person that you want to be. But because I didn't have any system in place for me to actually implement all these things I was learning, I still felt down. Like, for instance, whenever I would consume productivity content, I would be like, oh, okay, I don't have a full-time job, so I cannot, implement this yet. And it's like, sis, I would journal here and there. I would do some affirmations here and there. I would try my possible best to keep my streak on my Bible app, but nothing ever stuck because my day-to-day life did not have any systems in place. And then I stumbled upon a video, a Notion video by Anna Lenkovuska. Luckily for me, it was around the November time, just getting towards the December planning. And guys, when I watched that video, it was like something in my head clicked. Because before that time, I had never really done New Year's resolutions. Like, honestly, like looking at me now, like 1 year ago now, what I said, what is self-improvement? Like, what is that? I don't know what that is. Like, you get. And then when I watched that video, because she was like, it was like her 2024 goals. No, I think it was her 2023 goals. And it was like, what? So you can do this? Because at that time I'd been doing Notion as well. I'd been like, doing my fabrics on Notion. I even like posted some Notion videos on like, how I arrange my fabrics and all that. Like I used to do Notion, but like I never did it for like goal planning or anything like that. It was just for me to, keep track of my YouTube videos that were going up and all of that. And when I saw that, when I saw, okay, you can like put your goals and then you can put key result goals, project goals, I was just like, Lord, this is it. This is what I need. This is what I need in order for me to put systems in place. And guys, that was it. That was how I started that. That was it. I planned my life. Okay, I put my New Year's resolutions. Okay, these are the goals I want to do, and then I divided them into project goals and habit goals. Okay, so for the project goals, I have a list of tasks that I need to achieve that project goal. And for my habit goals, okay, I have a list of habits that I need to follow every single day in order to become that kind of person. And guys, that's how I found myself here. And that is what I want for you as well. you cannot just be listening to this information. It's not going to give you the action, the rhythm, or the progress that you need in your life. It is systems that are going to put those things in place for you. You have to have a habit tracking system. You have to have a working system, a daily schedule system. Do you understand? Because if you're just running off of vibes, if you're just listening to these videos, listening to these self improvement videos, but you're not finding a way to put it in, you're not like watching these videos with the aim of, oh, okay, let me add something to my system. Okay, what is this? Okay, Pomodoro timer. Okay, how can I fit this into my system to help me? So I want you to take the time to figure out a system for your life. How would you be keeping track of your habits? How would you even be creating your habits in the first place? How would you be creating a daily schedule where you're able to work on all of the project goals that you need to work on? Because remember, if nothing changes, nothing changes. I love that. I love that saying. But yeah, guys, that is that for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I feel like those were the three pivotal, mindset shifts that I got, realizations that I got, that I was like, okay, now I'm here. And honestly, as I said in the beginning, I do not have all the results. I am not, but I am who I want to be, honestly. I am who I want to be, from my habits to my daily schedule to how I work to how I think to the way the Holy Spirit just, inspires things in me. I am who I want to be, and that is the main purpose of the seed. Just giving systems for people to live intentional lives and for people to, live their life intentionally. Okay, because my goal for this YouTube channel, my digital product, is for someone to come across a video or come across a digital product and be like, whoa, I can do this. This is possible. The exact same way that I was when I watched that video. So yeah, guys, that is just after that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you got something from it. I hope that it inspired you to move to the next level of your life and make the next realization in your life that you need to make. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. So since the last point was about structures and systems and all of that in your life, I'm going to link this video showing you how you can use our 12-week year templates to plan for your life and get things ready for the new year. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.